All right, MVS intro, finally. I don't know how you guys do this stuff. It's a pain in the ass. No, I'm kidding. Um, what do I want to say? Where do I want to begin? Well, let's talk about why I'm doing this channel again. I mean, NoVisible Scars I guess I technically never killed it off, is my music label. I started in 2009. Um, the YouTube channel followed in 2011. I used to make promotion for bands that were on my label. Made a bunch of music videos for releases I did, which you can still see. Check them out. Now, why did I go back to this? Well, felt like doing something again. I had planned to put a book out, which was going to feature all issues of my old fanzine, Mental Funeral, 1 through 5. I had an unreleased issue number 6, which was going to be brand new in there. Plus the rest of the book, or I should say, we planned a couple books. We're going to feature all stuff I've collected from writing bands and labels and film directors, stuff like that. My archives, letters, and just stuff I accumulated, from writing to bands and pen pals, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it was gonna be pretty cool, but the book deal did fall through. I mean, it was, not a fault of anybody really. It's just the publishing company decided to call quits. So that left me thinking. I'm like, do I want to shop this book around? Do I want to do it myself? Then I'm like, wait a minute. Why don't I just show this stuff on YouTube? I have the channel, you know. I think it'd be cool. I don't really see anybody else that would be doing what I'm going to be doing. Showing off their old letters and flyers and stuff like that. So here we are. That's it. That's basically what's going to be. I will talk about my music label down the road at some point. But I'll link the Bandcamp, which still exists. You can check out the artist stuff I put out, and also to the Discogs page. Maybe, I'm not selling anything anymore, so don't hit me up. But there is stuff on Discogs to be had. I see some of it's expensive. I did limited pressings, a lot of limited edition of cassettes in the beginning. Yeah, when nobody was doing it, but now it's cool. 2009, nobody was even using Bandcamp. I had Bandcamp. I had a YouTube channel. Yeah, nobody was doing that. So it's funny how it's all come around now, which is pretty popular, and I stopped doing it. But anyway, enjoy. Leave some comments. Yeah, more to come. All right. Thanks for watching. See you. All right, guys, we got to start things rolling with Irreverent demo, Crush the Messiah from 92. Awesome demo. Black Witchery, if nobody knew that. Not as much black metal, but still dark death metal. Speaking of dark death metal, how about Germany? From Germany, Bethlehem, and from the Netherlands, Occult. Two videos, well, two clips from the video, live video from that'd be 92, also 92, 93 live rehearsal, Bethlehem at their place. Invited the guys from Occult over, played a live gig. It was crazy, bloody, intense. I heard some stories from Shores, the bass player, he told me. Share those maybe one day. Maybe I'll get a Shores on. Talk about his time in Occult and that particular rehearsal. That was a video I was after for a while. Never seemed to get it. It's mentioned in a couple letters I wrote to Jorgen, who was a member of Bethlehem. And we'll get to that. I got some letters to show off. I'll preview those in an actual video. And also I used to write to Sephiroth, too, from Occult, the singer. Couple letters from him. I did an interview. We'll show that off. Some live photos I got from the gig. Anyway, let's launch into it. And prior to that was a dark, you'll see it come across the screen is the original flyer for dark metal I uploaded here. All right, after those two videos, we got some postcards from Redstream for various Bethlehem releases. Okay, enjoy that. All right, let's take a look at those Bethlehem and Occult letters I had mentioned, following up those cool videos. First letter, very first one I got from Jorgen. Probably writing about the 7-inch demo. Um, he was just telling me in this letter 500 demos are made, which are totally sold out. They're $4, and they $6 by airmail, $3 normal mail. Little rant about the German post office. Who? How about the prices to send anything nowadays? And the 7 inches, $4. He mentions. He also says that they're gonna do a full length CD tape with about 50 minutes for Adipocha Records from France. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can get in on it. Yeah, there we go. I've talked to Jorgen on Facebook. Instagram. Yeah, his health has been pretty bad, but he's pretty confident that he'll continue on. And in case you don't know, Jorgen is the bass player. I don't know how many original people are left in the band, but Jorgen is still kicking, and I don't got to blast out there his health problems, but yeah, it's pretty serious. So, but he's confident he'll continue with the band. All right. So eventually, I wrote back and ordered the 7-inch. And well, before I get that, let's just show this off. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. Red vinyl. And the 7-inch, let's see, I think Nightmare Records from Germany. I don't know. Never had ordered from them. I don't know what else they might have done. Here's the inlay. Cool picture. There we go. Maybe a little bit more up on that. There we go. Lyrics. Yeah, good 7-inch. Thy Pale Dominion. So I got that from Jorgen, and then as customary, you would write back, and no, this is the letter. So second letter back was actually hand typed. The first one was hand typed. This one's word processor, typewriter, whatever was going on back then. I can't get a good shot of this. There we go. I guess that's good. Anyway, yeah, I wrote back and said I liked the 7-inch a lot, and I was trying to get a copy of the live video, which you saw, but something happened. He couldn't record it for me. He did send me a cassette with their demos, and he's track Wintermute, which was a special mix from CD compilation. And he also told me which killer demo I had already, but Dionychus with Sephiroth from Occult doing the vocals, that demo, which is awesome stuff. They're still kicking too, Dionychus, if I'm saying that right. Yeah, they good albums. Marco, hey Marco, you watching this? Hello. Used to write to Marco too. What else did he say? That's it. Enjoy a rehearsal tape, but better drink some beer or so before, right? Kind regards. Cool stuff. All right, so and that obviously in the live videos from Bethlehem rehearsal spot, we also had Occult. And speaking of Sephiroth, yep, used to write the Sephiroth, which right there. This is actually photos, Xerox that he sent to me from that video you just saw. Sure is a bass player, which I still talk to here and there. I was gonna find the demo. Well, I have the demo still, the Almighty Horde. Or is that the name of the demo? That's the song. Anyway, can't remember. I didn't feel like going through my tapes. Anyway, what I did do is because I have a couple letters from Sephiroth. I found what I found. I pulled out what I got. Anyway, I had an unreleased interview with him. This is just a little bit of a page layout from that. I asked, has Occult ever played live? Yeah, how's the response? We did 3 shows so far with lots of success. Our shows are filled with lots of energy. Is Occult influenced by early black metal bands? Are they your favorites as well? What are your lyrics based on? The lyrics are based on what I feel and think. War and Destruction. My favorite bands are Mayhem and Old Battery, etc. When you die, Sephiroth, how would you like to be remembered as? As someone who fought against the trend? Someone who was ready to die for what he wants? I fucked that up. Let's start over. When you die, Sephiroth, how would you like to be remembered as? As someone who fought against the trend. Someone who was ready to die for what he wants to succeed in. That's it. Address to order the demo. So this was pages laid out for my fanzine. I don't think I ever officially put this. I might have. I can't remember. But I have so much unreleased stuff. Notice ad for Mutilation. This was for Hail Satanis demo EP. And I don't know what a dedicated photo. I don't know. They were charging $2 for photos. I don't know. Mutilation set and Diabolical Black Metal. Black Legions, Kira Willie, France. And then other that I had included here, Unpure, which was a really good Black Death, now more black metal band from Sweden. This is for their second demo. Really mid-pace, atmospheric. They did, they went on to do some full lengths. Matter of fact, I think they put one out not too long ago. That's the demos are cool. You can check them out too. All right, that's about it. We'll continue on with the next segment of this video. Enjoy. All right, welcome back. Let's get caught up. See, we started that stretch off with Nastrond demo. Swedish black metal. Yeah, that's very, very raw demo. Atmospheric, though, at the same time. That was the second track we played. Check out the EP and the full length, both from 95. They're pretty good. Still, you could tell it's from Sweden, still have a lot of melodic parts going on, but, they're pretty fast, lots of blast. I don't know if it's typical of Swedish black metal back then, but yeah, it's still pretty good. Check them out. Next was Funeratus from Brazil. That was the intro and first track from the demo from 96. Yeah, pretty raw, primitive, blackened death metal, maybe more death metal. I don't know. They have a lot of albums out. I think they have like 4 albums out. They're still going to this day. Yeah, if you like that, check them out. That was pretty raw recording there. But obscure, going through my stuff, finding flyers and stuff. I was like, man, I remember writing to that band maybe once, getting the demo, they were a band I saw. I was like, how many people really know that? And, threw it up there. Why not? They're from, did I mention? I don't know if I'm losing my mind here. They're from Brazil. I don't know. Even me, I have to check out, maybe go back and check out the full lines. I don't even know what they sound like nowadays. All right, after that, In the Woods with a sample from the 93 Isle of Men demo. Yeah, I always like that demo. Long songs, like the Burzum-esque vocals, keyboards, atmospheric. They never consider themselves black metal, pagan metal. I don't know. Good stuff, regardless. Still going, too. Talked to one of the guys on Instagram. And speaking of what, good time to bring up what I was going to show off from In the Woods. When the demo came out, I ordered from the band. The first singer, Ovel, OVL is the name, which I was informed on Instagram when I was writing the band. It's like, yeah, that was actually their first singer, which I take isn't around. I don't know where he is now. But yeah, he's the one that responded to me. I ordered the demo from and all that. Wrote a couple letters. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to show, actually, this is the first letter I got from him when, there we go. Did I just order the demo? Let's see. Yeah, thanks for the order. Yeah, okay. Possible deal. This is funny. Possible deal with avant-garde music is on its way, which didn't happen because they signed with Misanthropy. Goes on to say this is probably around 93. So he mentions the Count, our sentence, and Tomas from Emperor is still alive and burning churches, I take it. Maybe these guys knew something. That was about it. So yeah, I got the demo, wrote back, liked it, and at the time I was putting together the beginnings of which scene was that? Children of Cain scene, my first scene. So yes, so when he wrote back the second time, I must have included interview questions for him to answer. So he actually hand wrote a little letter at the top, and then he hand wrote all the answers out. this is how you did it back then. Or you use a typewriter too. But yeah, this is cool. He wrote the whole interview out, which I had to write all over again when I laid it out. But yeah, this interview really never was published anywhere. I don't think. Oh, wait a minute. I think there was a zine from Massachusetts, and I can't recall the name right now. I think I gave it to them, and they published it, but that was probably like 10 years ago. But anyway, here's the original layout I did for it. That was going to go on my zine. It's cool. Here's a cool thing. I asked him what bands they were into or what he was into, and he said he was into everything from King Crimson to Bathory. And they were I don't know if I asked them or we were talking about Godsend from Norway, which was a cool doom band. Yeah, I know they're Christian, whatever. They got some flack for that back then, but yeah, that first CD on Holy Records is awesome. Dan Swano produced, sings on it. But yeah, he talked about it was only with the one guy. He said he knew his demos. Nothing special, but listenable for sure. Okay. All right, here's the last half of it. Let's see what I ask him here. So I think he asked. Okay, here I've asked him about the lyrics. Says he writes the lyrics either in the forest or at home within deep concentration. Sometimes personal feelings influence, sometimes the mighty woods themselves, and I guess some of the northern poets are influential also. Lyrics deal with our once proud past and also very much a follow-up to these days. A wide spectrum gives influence. Anyway, if anybody would like to read them, write us and include an IRC, which was International Reply Coupon, which acted like money. I think they were $1 to get at the post office. You sent them, and I guess they cashed them in and used it to get back to you. I bought them. I used to buy them. Some of the bands and labels and stuff like that. One more thing from the guys from In the Woods, which they did, is this awesome zine. I think there's 2 guys involved. I'm not too sure which 2 guys. But yeah, this was a really cool zine that they did. Just go through some pages for you, because I'm not too sure how many people know of the zine or know it was done by the guys from In the Woods. There's some cool old enslaved photos. Monument in here. Let's say Catatonia. There's a cool Catatonia photo. Interview. Oh yeah, Carpathian Forest. You don't see too many pictures of them from the old days. Healthy interview with the Count here. Lengthy. And I'll show the last one. Never getting enough of old Ronnie Christ there. All right, cool. Yeah, that was really enjoyable zine. A lot of, the guys were from Norway, so, there was a lot of Norwegian bands in there. All right, I wanted to wrap up with the last video and little tidbit I could dig up on the band. Actually, an old interview. Band called Horror of Horrors from Maryland. Never really thought much of them back then. They had a CD called Sounds of Erie, which was re-released on vinyl. And I went back and listened to it. Man, it's really good. When it came out, I was mainly into black metal, so I probably just like, eh. But yeah, the production, the riffing, the drumming, everything works. Definitely Morbid Angel influence, maybe Covenant era. But it's heavy. Really, really good riffs. Definitely check it out. I'm going to throw a video up at the end to get us out of here. And then, like I said, couple pages from an interview I found from, I think, 95, 96 and Metal Kurt zine, which was a good zine. I forgot the guy's name. Last name was Miller, I think. Anyway, I'll show a picture of it. All right, that's it. This wraps up the live part of me from episode 1 here. I'll get work on number 2, which is going to feature more noise industrial music and some stuff I picked up lately in the music. Yeah, maybe I'll show off a few music things I got. Nothing. Haven't got really anything new. And if it is, it'd be old bootlegs or something. I will also be showing off some movie trailers and maybe a couple Blu-rays, recommendations, and then some comic books. I got a bunch of stuff from the last couple of months I've picked up. I've been saving to go, not go live, but to show on here. Okay, yeah, thanks for watching. Definitely subscribe. We're just getting started here. That's it. Anybody likes or leaves a comment, I appreciate it. And yeah, if you do write it up, I'll get back to you. And also, follow me on Instagram. I always link it at the end of each episode here. So I post a lot of stuff up there, guys. That's my main thing. You can follow me there too. All right. See you in a bit. Hopefully. All right. Later. So I left out a band, a video in that block we just went through. And it was the band December Fog, which in essence is Abigor. It was a side project from 95. Wanted to do a little something in regards to Abigor and mentioning the passing of Peter. That was a big deal band for me, when they came out. There's, up until, I think they just put a record out, this year or maybe last year, which I listened to and thought was still really good. Yeah, so that clip, Funeral Fog, right? December Fog was in essence, Abigor. It was the two members. It was the intro and just the first song. I think there was only 4 songs on that demo. Yeah, instead of linking up Abigor, video. I figured, why not? How many people really know of that band? It really does sound like Abigor. Heck, maybe the riffs were used for an Abigor record. Who knows? The other cool thing I dug up was old Abigor interview, which was actually in this zine here from Canada, the Sepultural Voice, number 14. I think it was 95. This came out. But I picked this because there's actually an interview with Peter. Really intelligent questions were asked and answered. The answers were intelligently answered, I should say. Just a little insight, the Holden Caulfield that did this interview asked, your composition, especially on the new LP, are very aggressive yet melodic. What's the writing style and procedure that goes on? Which I thought was pretty cool, to talk about, because this is how you got your information. I mean, and especially Peter's gone now, so it's not like he's going to relay the information. But yeah, here's the answer. Peter mentioned, create some riffs as well as TT. Create some riffs, and then we meet for rehearsal. We put the riffs together, overwork them for 2 or 3 guitars, and that's it. At this point, TT considers drum beats. Sometimes we record keyboards, and that's it. We still record all of our new songs in demo version without vocals, so we could hear what we could do better. Soundless does the vocals the first time in the studio. It works well. We create our songs fast. Rehearsal, 1 song. He asked about 93. They had problems with the lineup, and that's when Soundless from Summoning joined to do vocals. He just mentions our first vocalist didn't fit in with Abigor, his voice not aggressive enough, and we had some personal problems with him, so it's best we kicked him out. We found the best lineup, and no one is replaceable nowadays. If anyone would leave Abigor, it would be a different band, nothing compared to what we represent today. Yeah, really cool interview. Tell you the truth, I was looking for more interviews through my collection of zines, and I don't know. I don't know how much Abigor was interviewed, or at least Peter. I wanted to get something with Peter, but yeah, that one's pretty good. And then just wanted to show off one more relic that I was always super happy to have, which was this original Abigor long sleeve. I know I've seen some pictures of somebody reproduced this, but no, this is genuine. This came out back then, and well, ignore the ignore. You could tell I wore it a lot. That's bleach stains, but yeah, it was always psyched to have this one. This was a band I really, really liked when they came out, and still do. And to having a piece of original merchandise is really cool too. Okay, thanks. Glad I was able to squeeze that in and remember. All right, see ya.